Hello, hello, hello. Let's check and make sure it's working correctly. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Oh, I'm not playing Disney Dreamlight Valley yet. Um, I can't log into my Twitch, so I'm a little bit. I can't log into my Xbox account on my computer. It won't let me. I don't understand why. There. I got some moisturizer on my lips. So, I bought the skincare stick, and I've noticed a difference in my eye areas in 2 days. The fine lines are starting to not look so prominent, and around my mouth is looking more moisturized. And in my forehead, I don't know about my forehead. I don't think there's anything that can help my forehead. But, like my eye area, the little fine lines are gone. I've been drinking water. I drank 2 of these already. I need more water. But I also need some caffeine, so I'm going to drink this. It'll keep you from getting those wrinkles. I believe my eye area is a lot firmer and a lot less whatever. If my thing is right here, I'm going to do this while I wait for someone to come in.
Emotional damage. I am Cornholio. I need speed for my bunghole.
Now, who messaged me? Let's see. So I'm letting my skincare just soak in to my skin because my skin is a little dry. Yeah, that looks better. I'm just gonna do my skincare. The more I do this, the better my skin looks. This helps with the lymphatic drainage And it keeps your face from getting puffy. I can feel it draining it from here, right in through here. A lot of it drains the. Do this in my facial yoga. I do facial yoga. Just look up facial yoga for double chins and lines around your mouth and lines around your eyes. This is how I get my face to be not so puffy. By doing this every day. I do this, and this really depuffs the face and depuffs my neck. And I notice my face in a year and a half, less than 2 years, looks so much smaller and not so puffy from doing the facial yoga. It takes time to notice results. It takes about 3 months to notice real results, but if you do it every day, it's worth it. And use this. This will depuff it, and that will tone. You want to tone the muscles underneath your skin. It helps tone in the muscles underneath the skin. It really helps tone it. When you hear that sound, that means you need to switch. That's what that sounds for, because you need to switch colors. If you do all three, you'll get the best results. I do all three a lot. And then this really helps. If you don't have a puffy face and you don't get puffiness, what was that? If you don't get a puffy face, it won't work. If you don't have a double chin and puffy face, you won't really notice much results from this. That's what it does. It depuffs your face so that it doesn't cause wrinkles. It helps with collagen production. It helps with blood flow and collagen production that reduce puffiness. And I've been doing this, and I'm telling you, I noticed a big difference in my face. Like, my double chin's like half the size it was 2 years ago. Definitely. I noticed a major difference. Actually, I didn't do the third one. This will help. This in combination with my new skincare stick will probably really help. It firms up the skin underneath. It's got some kind of ingredient that really helps. I've noticed a vast more firmness underneath my eyes. I noticed it really good around my eyes. I noticed a lot of the puffiness in my face is reduced because I've been remembering to do this. This helps. 10 minutes a day of this, and it only takes 6 to 10 minutes a day to really depuff your skin, really puff it, and then if you do your facial yoga, the muscles underneath will get toned, and that helps kind of soften up helps with the from doing the facial exercises. It helps with the blood flow so that you can get the best results. Okay, you guys, I want to share something with you guys. My little trick to make money on PayPal that goes directly to PayPal, and then you get a PayPal debit card, and you can request a PayPal debit card. Okay, Just Play, Best Play, and Play Well, and then Fetch. Get all them apps. Best Play, Play Well, Fetch, and Play Well. Just Play, and Best Play are the two I recommend the most. But Fetch I've made $15 on, and I've made $30 off the other two just in a month. So I've made $30 off those two apps, or $20 off those two apps, and $10 off of Fetch. And Play Well, I've been just earning my check-in points. So I really haven't made any money on there. I could if I was just use Play Well every day. But the other ones make so much more in so much less time. You know, it's good for a little boost of extra cash and to save it for emergencies. I save it for emergencies, or when I need a gift and I don't have enough, and I don't want to spend all my money, and I don't, also Missed Play is a good one. I don't think I've ever cashed out on that. It's good to have a little side hustle. That's my little side hustle.
Yes, epic. So epic.
And I'm really excited to do it. You know, I wouldn't tell people to do this if it didn't work for me and make me extra money. I've probably made like $60 or $70 so far playing games. I don't know. I don't need full history. I need... You can get GameStop, Target. I don't want to do GameStop. I boycott GameStop because they rip people off. They pay somebody $10 for a game and they charge $50 for it, so they're making $40 profit, and that person's getting ripped off for a game that's worth $50. If they would at least give them 20. I'm saving my money for... I'm just going to keep saving my points for PayPal. Any of those apps that let me use PayPal, I do that. Because then that's actual cash that I can spend anywhere. And I can use it towards some of my online purchases. So I'm not spending so much money. Yeah. And if you're curious about what balm I've been using that's really helped my eye area, and I've only been using it for 2 days, it's Dr. Malaxin because it's super hydrating. The stick, it really, and I found out about it on TikTok, so I thought I would try it to see what it did for my eye area, because I'm really trying to keep my eye area hydrated, because that's how you get lots and lots of extra wrinkles, is from letting your skin get too dry. And to use this every day, it is not time consuming. It takes like less than a minute to get that on your face. After you wash, it takes less than 2 minutes to wash your face and put that on, and then use. I put that on as my last step in my skincare. I switched from my one balm stick to that, but I still like the other one because the other one still feels really hydrating. The other one I've been using, I can't remember the name of it, Bella Bliss one. It's really hydrating, but this one's super hydrating. The other one's good. The other one's good if you're gonna use concealer and put concealer on, because that really, actually, the Dr. Malaxin, I feel like it's fixing my dark circles under my eyes, or maybe that's me drinking more water. I make sure I get my hydration. Two things about skincare. Make sure you get your hydration, which means water. Try to get at least 60 ounces of water. Don't get too much, but I don't recommend drinking more than your body weight in water a day. But I recommend drinking the minimum of half your body weight. So if your body weight's 200, so if you weigh 200, you should try to drink at least 60 to 100 ounces of water a day, just to keep your body hydrated. And make sure you don't drink more than half your body weight. If you have a tendency to go sodium depletion, but you need to keep the hydration, then I recommend drinking your body weight, but putting just see what I don't like is all those hydration packets. If you need the sodium, those electrolyte ones, most of them have sodium in them, and that's what you need. But then they have potassium, which, if you're trying to keep your sodium levels up, like my aunt, they have potassium. So if you drink too much of those, then your potassium's going to be high, and that's dangerous, like extremely dangerous. That could kill you. So I recommend seeing if you can get sodium pills if you need them. If you have a problem with your sodium levels going too low, or you being too dehydrated, but you need to drink your hydration, maybe you need a couple sodium pills so you don't have to taste it. Because too much sodium doesn't taste good. Or maybe you could get your sodium by making sure you put a couple dashes of salt on your food, and salt everything you eat. And please, whatever you do not. I don't care if your sodium, you need sodium or not. Do not. This is dangerous, and I'm going to explain why after I tell you why not to do this. Eat raw ramen noodles and eat more than one pack, and don't eat more than one package in one day. Be careful with ramen. Do not eat it raw because it's not expanded, and you won't know when your belly's getting too full to stop it until it's sucked all the, and then it will expand in your stomach, and it can cause a bowel obstruction because it'll cause a blockage. I know it's kind of gross for me to explain that, and I didn't really want to, but I want to make sure that my people are safe and that they know that that can happen, because people have went to the hospital with that. That's why they're so dangerous. That's why you want to eat them prepared, so that they, and let them soak up and let them sit in that water for a little bit, and let them sit in the water for a couple minutes afterwards, so they can get the most biggest they're gonna get, so that your stomach's not having that, so it won't pull moisture from your body. And don't eat too many of those, because if you eat too much ramen, it can create a blockage in your intestines. That's why I don't eat too much of it, because I don't want to have a blockage. You know, people, if you take care of your skin starting from a younger age, my aunts always taught me skincare is important, and that's why her skin looks as good as it does. But I'm telling you, this is an amazing product. I've just rubbed it up on underneath my eyes and get it in the area where I got the most, and then on my forehead, just to try to, if it even makes these a little less more apparent, by Chris, if this even makes this a little bit less noticeable, I'll be happy. And I'm doing it around my mouth, so that because I'm drinking so much out of a straw, that when I'm a little bit older, my wrinkles around my mouth won't be so bad. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I want to impress people. I'm just doing it for my own benefit, to make me feel better about myself and my skin. That's why I take good care of my skin. It's not to impress anybody. It's because it makes me feel better about myself when my skin's not dry and breaking out. I find my skin breaks out when it's dirty and dry. If I don't moisturize my skin and exfoliate at least twice a week, my skin gets really fucking dry and it breaks out really bad. And even when I was washing it every day, things that are fragrance free are really the best for your skin. Best for your skin. And Korean skincare is like top tier. And top tier products for bottom tier prices, and they don't put a bunch of high priced filler ingredients so they can charge more. That's the thing I like about Korean skincare. I don't know if this is Korean skincare. Well, let's see. Does Dr. Malax in Korean? I think so. It should say where it's made. This is good for 2 more years. What happened to you? You got to bowel up the thing about ramen noodles or skincare, or your face breaking out if you don't moisturize enough. See, I got really dehydrated skin, so because of my eczema and psoriasis, and I've got a real mild case, and my skin cells don't fluff off. So if I don't exfoliate, it clogs my pores and makes me break out. If I don't moisturize, the dead skin, dry skin will plug my pores and cause me to break out. And if I use fragrance, that's what causes my skin to break out. try keeping your skin really moist with a really good skincare. I recommend the Fortify because it's got something in there that kills the bacteria that causes acne and rosacea and stuff like that. And it's linked on my link tree in my Amazon products I bought and loved. And there's a serum, a face wash. I definitely recommend the face wash, the serum, and the moisturizer. That's what I use all the time, and then I just put a balm stick from like my eye cream. And their eye cream is really good too. It's really moisturizing. The serum and the eye cream together, I was having a really tough tough time with dryness right here. Cleared that up like within 3 days. It like I was having trouble, and I have trouble with dryness right here, so I put some kind of balm there that'll stay. But the thing that cleared up my dry skin that caused acne was the Fortify. I've noticed I've had hardly any breakouts since. And the doctor, this skincare brand has a peel shot that I got on the TikTok shop, and I think it's linked in my TikTok shop, which I'm gonna do a review of this tomorrow or tonight and talk about this stick. But I have the peel shot from this brand. This is the brand, the peel shot, and I like to get the when they're on sale. I like to get the I wait until the peel shot. I like to use the white one mostly, but when I feel like I've went too long and I need a deeper one, I'll use the black one. But if you get a lot of blackheads, the black rice one is really good for that. And I've noticed my niece has real breaking out skin, and that my sister gave her one, and she bought the double pack and gave my niece one. And my brother-in-law was having trouble with blackheads. They pull all the blackheads and junk out of your skin so that it can heal. And then when I put my Fortify on, it's killing the bacteria that causes acne and skin problems because it's got a zolite. I think that's the name of the ingredient that it's gentle, and it kills the bacteria that causes acne and skin problems and environmental impurities. It kills the bacteria from environmental impurities that get on your skin. And I got it from Ipsy one time, in a package that I ordered. They don't really give it in their box because it's too cheap. But if they offered a really good eye cream and their eye cream, and I loved their eye cream. So when they had the serum, I said I want to try the serum. So I tried the serum with the eye cream, and it cleared up this dryness. And then I seen that they had a moisturizer when I was on Amazon, because I was looking for another thing of the serum, and I wanted to try it. And then I saw that they had a whole set, and this whole set, but I don't think they sell the whole set anymore. I haven't been able to find the whole set. I think they discontinued the whole set. But they had a whole set, and it was only like $40, and you got this spray, which is an after mist spray. And the spray is really good for when you're putting on if you are having trouble with your foundation when you go in somewhere fancy and it looks cakey, you spray that on and then dab it into your skincare, and that helps. And when you're putting powders on, if you use something like that, and that really worked. It's like that spray that they were talking about fixing powdery looking, dry looking makeup. That does the same effect that they were using, because I did that for my cousin's son's wedding, because I was using Tarte foundation, and it's really thick and heavy. And when I mixed it with that, and it really made it look smooth. It smoothed out and made it not look so cakey. It fixes cake when your makeup looks cakey. Some kind of skincare. That's a moisturizing spray. And when my face is super duper dry and I feel like I need extra, I'll spray that on. Or like right now, if I felt my skin was like super duper dry, I would just spray that all over my face. And let me look it up. Let me get my phone out and look up the skincare. Because there's a lot of tricks to getting your skin to look good. It takes just washing your face once a day and putting on good moisturizer. Like every morning, washing your face, or just taking and washing your face at night and don't wash it in the morning. I don't if you have a tendency to have really dry skin, I only recommend washing your face once a day. Because that's what I do, because I usually wash my face either at night. What I recommend is washing your face at night and putting your moisturizer on, and then in the morning, if your face is really doesn't feel really soft, and you only have to really wash your face at night. Like, just touch up your moisturizer in the morning for extra moisturizer. I'll show you the skincare that I use that fixed my skin problem. They changed the packaging, but I don't know if they have the whole skincare set. I'm going to see if they have a set. Yeah, they have a set, and it's $40, but you don't get the face wash. I wish they would give you the face wash instead of the spray. They give you the face mist, the serum, the face cream, and the eye cream for $40. This is the one I recommend for anybody. I'm actually going to put that on my Amazon Prep. I want to see if they got one that has everything. They have one that has everything that they sell, but I don't need everything. You really don't need everything. I recommend the $30 package that's 3 items. I'm going to recommend that package to anybody. I just need to find a way to put that on my... I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put a couple sets in there. What is this? They got a new eye treatment. Huh. I don't need the $74 treatment because I don't need all that. You don't need all that. But I do recommend... I wish they had this set that I used to get. They got rid of it. I use both every day, the serum and the moisturizer. And I use some kind of eye cream. Minimum. And don't forget your neck. Give your neck love, ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to moisturize your neck. I moisturize my neck, and that's why it's pretty firm. It does help. It'll help keep you looking younger, longer. Because your skin on your face can look so good and so tight and so firm and so good. But if your neck looks crepey and old, there's an exercise that'll tighten these muscles to keep your skin tight too. And it's this, and I'll show you. Push your bottom teeth out and make them be pushed out farther than your top jaw. Then close your lips around it and have it pushed out. So you're going to look like this. Then push your head back as far as you can and hold it. And feel that stretch. And do that for 10 seconds. And then give it a break and then do it again. And do that 10 times. 10 to 20 times. I recommend doing it 20 times. I recommend just doing it 10 times and doing it twice a day. And it'll firm this up. That's what firmed it up for me. And I do it every day. I've already done it today. That's why I'm not really doing it. I'll show you how I do it. And then there's an eye exercise that you just push. You just raise your lower lid. Keep this still and raise your lower lid. And hold it for 10 seconds. And do that 10 to 20 times. And that will help with fine lines and bagginess of your skin right there, because it will give it'll tighten up the muscles right there. And then I do this one for the around your mouth and to plump up your lips. This one works for plumping up your lips and tightening up the muscles around your mouth so you don't get those fine lines that you get. And it's kind of looks like duck lips. You push them out as far as you can and make them tight and feel. And if when you feel it, you're doing it right. If you can feel it, and it'll make sure this top lid looks flat. And you hold it for 10 seconds, and you I do this also. Purse your lips out and push them real hard. And that really helps too. And then there's this one for when this line starts to start sloping down. This will stop that. You put your lips over your teeth and close them and smile up with a pencil in your mouth. You don't have to do it with a pencil in your mouth. You can, but you don't really have to. I don't really do it like this. This is how I do it, and I'm going to show how I do it and how they showed me how to do it in a video, the way they do it. I do it like this. Not only does it like exercise this area, exercises this area, and this area. This is just for extra. Then I like it better without the pencil. And then this one will tighten up this part of your mouth. And then to kind of suck it in. Each one you do 10 to 20 times. And it takes like maybe 5 minutes to do it, and your face in a month will thank you. You'll start to see a more toned face. That's my little secret to make your face look a little bit slimmer. That one right there, I've noticed. I don't do that every day. I always forget that one. But I never forget to do the person, your lips, and the mouth. I mean that and your neck. The neck one. This one. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna get my sister, my niece, a going away present when she goes to college, which is gonna be a printed picture of me and her, and her picture frame from. I'm gonna show you the picture, guys. I'll show you the picture. That I'm gonna get printed for her and put in a picture frame. I want to get this picture of me and her printed from the concert we went to. Why does it look like I got something on me? There, that's the picture I'm going to get printed. That way she can have a remembrance of one person that will always have her back no matter what. That loves her as much as her mom. And then there's that picture of me and my sister and my cousin and my niece. Me and Grace have a bond nobody can break. Like, there's nobody that could ever take her place in my heart. Nobody. Not even a new sister. Grace is my girl and that's it. Period. 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 That's my girl. I helped my sister raise her. I watched her from my sister, and I feel like I love her just as much as if she was my own child. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay, do you guys want me to play a game? Who's all in here? If you're still in here, could you say hi? I'd really appreciate it. I'm a little hungry. I think I'm gonna go get my breadsticks and eat those while we talk. I got these delicious breadsticks from the place down the road. These breadsticks are to die for. These are some of the best breadsticks in town. They're the best restaurant breadsticks. I love their meat sauce to dip it in. So good. If you guys want, you can join my Discord. The link's in the bio. But I need you guys to join. I need you guys to join the backup one because I can't get into my main Twitch. I can't figure out the login for I used stupid Hotmail. Don't make Hotmail your login for anything. I can't figure it out. Let me see. Shoot. I had a message from this person. I can get into my account because I got the, but I can't. All my peeps are welcome in here. These breadsticks are so yummy. I can't. Who's Daniel Davis? And you can't spam my like. I can't do anything about this person. I can't kick people out of this server. With my account that does. God, this sauce is really good. The sauce at Twins is so good. What's your guys' favorite Christmas movie? Alright guys, since nobody's talking, I'm going to get off here. I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you did,